Alright, welcome to Stupid Chainsaw Productions Comic Haul. I'm Jeremy at Stupid Chainsaw Productions, and this is what I got this week. Yesterday was my birthday, so I didn't have a haul yesterday. So yeah, I'm doing it on here because the camera died, and I'm like, wow, my live stream. I found my webcam. Let's do that. That's why I did all these tests last week. Or a couple days ago, I don't remember. So, since I've read everything at this point, I'll do some brief reviews. So we'll start off with Manifest Destiny issue 10. Okay, I'm getting awful glare. Alright, issue. We're getting to near the end of this second arc. I think we have 2 issues left, and then we're done with the second arc of the series. Equally as good of an arc as the first. I'm interested to see how long this series will go on. I don't want to read 100 issues of this. I'd like it to wrap up somewhere around 50. So we'll see how that works. Next, my other indie I got this week is Clockwork Angels issue 5 of 6. Now this series is ending next month, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed. I'm really loving this series. Loving the Rush references in it. Just an all-around good series that no one has been picking up, and that depresses me. So, next we go on to DC. Futures End, New 52, Futures End, Supergirl. Now I actually read all of these in one sitting, like the other 2 I had gotten the previous couple weeks. Detective Comics was all right. It tied in with what was it? It had Calendar Man in it, which I didn't know was in the annual issue 3, because that series is crap. I dropped that title, so we won't have that. Okay. Batgirls was pretty good. It made me depressed that Gail Simone left the book. And now we get to Supergirl. This was awful. This was really, really awful. To the point where this is getting pulled off of my poll. I don't want this book. She has like this love thing. Well, she's a cyborg in this, and with the cyborg Superman, and they've been wandering around the galaxy trying to make more of them, I guess. And then Comet finds her, and they apparently had a fuck fest, and they love each other. And the power of love saves Supergirl. Ooh. I didn't care. It was trash. This is poopy trash. Done with that series. Next we go to the other Futures End tie-in, Batman and Robin. Now, this wasn't that bad. Although, it makes me wonder if Damian's not going to come back. Or if they're just going to kill him off again and just leave him dead. Batman fights what might have been a clone of Damian that was roided up. He kicks Batman's ass for the whole issue. And we have a new Robin who apparently was in 0 Year, but since I said fuck that to 0 Years, so I don't know who he is. All I know is he's black, and he looks like an adult. So that's weird. But overall, it wasn't that bad of an issue. I'm still keeping this. DC series is thinning out. Jeez. That's for the better, I suppose. Now we move on to Marvel. I'll just do these in the order that the checklist set to read them. This is Edge of Spider-Verse issue 2 with Gwen Stacy as Spider-Woman. Now, Edge of Spider-Verse started with Superior, and that was trash. Then we get to the actual event of Edge of Spider-Verse. That was good with Spider-Man Noir. Really good art. Just loved it. This, I loved it just as much. It was pretty good. Unfortunately, she hasn't showed up. She wasn't in the latest issue of Superior, so I'm like, well, okay then. Did they kill Gwen Stacy? I mean, well, of course they killed Gwen Stacy, but yeah. So she's Spider-Woman. So that was interesting. It was an alright issue. I really liked it, but I'm liking Edge of Spider-Verse. Now we move on to the Superior Spider-Man issue 33. It was decent. We figured out that there's a bunch of Morlun type people that feed off of Spider powered superheroes in different dimensions. Like, that's explained. So we're gonna have the Morlun story that I've been wanting. It's gonna happen in Edge of Spider-Verse. So okay, all right, I'll play. But Morlun himself hasn't shown up. But it makes me... all the tension is gone in Edge of Spider-Verse at this point, because I know Peter's killed the guy twice. The guy's died twice now. Is he going to die a third time? Is his whole family going to die this time? I mean, that's horrible for me to say. That just sounds bad, but they're pain in the ass people. And this guy is like Morlun's brother or son or something. I don't get why these superior issues are barely... they're about the size of a DC 399 issue, and they're 499. That's poopy trash. I don't know. That's the end of this week's comics. Now I move on to some back issues I picked up. Now, Legacy is a hit and miss series for me, but I picked up issue 1. I never owned issue 1. I started with issue 2, because that's how my luck was when I was younger with comics. It started like in issue 2 or 9 or something. And so yeah, I finally own a copy of Legacy issue 1. Then I go to Batgirl Annual #1. This dickhead didn't put a board in this bag, but this bag is trash already. Beautiful art, but it was really good. So I'm glad I have that. About half of my Gilsimo run on Batgirl is I own now. So then I got Supergirl #13. I'll be collecting the back issues of this, even though I'm dropping the title. So yeah, I haven't read this yet, so I'll read that soon. Then I got these for Devin. Basically, okay, so the story with this is Devin. I was talking to Devin. He went to work. Devin at Devin's Comics. He works like graveyard shift all the time. So he was at work, and I couldn't sleep, so I was perusing eBay. And he's been on a Conan kick, and I'm thinking he'll probably move on to Red Sonja as well. I mean, he's collecting the new series, to my knowledge. So I got him these for a screaming deal, because I knew he wouldn't see them. This is Red Sonja, the movie adaptation 1 and 2. Now, the Red Sonja movie is not good at all. Like, I hated it, to be exact. But these covers are gorgeous, especially this first one. That really looks like Arnold. So, yeah. Got that, and that's the end of the comics for the most part. Now, since it was my birthday, my sister got me some Blu-rays. So I got Kill Bill Volume 1. Oh, God, that glare is horrible. And Kill Bill Volume 2. So I'm going to be watching those tomorrow. And then I get to this discussion of this live stream. Oh, hey, I got someone watching. Cool. So I got a Windows tablet. I got the Surface Pro 2. I got the keyboard attached, and I got this adorable mouse. Ow. That fucking hurt. I'm switching to digital comics. Now, I don't have room for comics here where I live right now. It's just, I have this big room, but there's not a lot of storage. Oh, cool, Snoopy's in the background, but it makes me, and I'm still buying trades, but I'm just going to be dropping a lot of singles. And Future's End has really helped with thinning out the herd there. I mean, geez. So far I've dropped 2 titles. And if Charles Soule leaves Red Lanterns, like, yeah, he's probably going to, since he signed that deal with Marvel. In fact, I think he is. I'll drop that as well. He's the only reason I'm picking that up. I'm not thrilled with the big 2 right now, and that's what I mostly get. Now, Dark Horse is releasing this huge event with Prometheus, Aliens, Predator, and AVP. I'll be picking that up, and I'm probably picking up Dark Tower. But I got Terminator Enemy of My Enemy ends not next week, but the week after, and Clockwork Angels ends within the next couple weeks. And Death of Wolverine, for the stupidest reason I've ever heard, there isn't a reason, makes it stupid. Death of Wolverine is like ending, but the two issues come out the same week. Why? I don't know why it got pushed back to begin with, but just release issue 4 a week later, please. It's just so expensive. So yeah, it's just I switch to the digital. I'll be still doing D&J reviews and stuff. There won't be as many hauls necessarily. But I have this huge layaway of stuff that I'm going to be focusing on and buying and cleaning out. So there'll be hauls still for a while at least. And I decided to do what to do. Probably bring back single issue stuff. And then I actually have a disc case problems recorded from last weekend, so that will be coming up. So anyway, guys, have a nice day, and I lost my one viewer. Fuck.